No, not paying attention there. Is that barrier really that bad? I mean... Hey guys, and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2, where, as per usual, we're going to suffer. So, no, we're currently in Bratislava, a new town we've discovered. Let's see what contracts we got, any jobs we can take. And see if we've got any interesting ones, or expensive ones as well. Off to Hungary. Ooh, it's not, again, not a very long journey to that, but we are taking the gift wrapping again. And we are definitely heading even more east. In fact, second most eastern town in this DLC. Lublin seems like the most east. Lublin I've been to actually before in the real world. Oh no, sorry. Białystok being just that tiny bit more east. So yeah, Białystok is the most east, part of Eastern Europe. Followed by Lublin, and then Drebrecen, where we're heading to today. So yeah, big in that delivery. That's a decent one out of Bratislava. And looking at the roads, how bumpy it is, it looks like it's going to be a side roads, back road kind of thing throughout the rest of the journey. So let the game load. Let's get ourselves ready to go. €24,000 journey, so it'll give us some buffer within the massive... I don't know, where's this trailer of ours? Just down the sides. I'm expecting it to be around the back. Nope, is that just a wall? It looks like it. Nope, on the sides. Oh no, we can go around it. Fair enough. So if I do that... Yeah, caught up on the wall, that's fine. Around that we go. Nice and slowly. And then to my left, there should be a trailer with Christmas presents on it. There we go. Expertly done. Literally expertly done. So, yeah, let's head forwards. Let's get this journey done with. So yeah, 6 deliveries I need to make to get to tier 1. I've done 2 so far, I mean this will be my 3rd. Like I said, if I could try and make it to tier 2, then that would be quite fantastic, not gonna lie. So I do hope I can make it. Anyways, just head out to the right. Just begin our journey to Drebrecen. I'm sure it's Dresden, but I'm probably thinking somewhere else. Dresden being a bit more of a major place, I don't know. I'll Google it later. Red lights, I probably should have gone... Oh yeah, I can do it on the wrong side of the road. Come around. One oncoming truck, I need to be careful about. And it's still giving me a red signal offence. That's the first time it's done that for the wrong side of the road trick of mine. So if I hug to the left, okay, I'll go to the right then. Let you overtake me from the insides. If that's what you wanted, obviously not. So it's not a one-way system either, so I'm driving on the wrong side of the road this time. He has stopped for whatever reason, so I'll just carry on. What do I do here? Okay, so they should cut across here. So in we go, and on to new roads to discover as we head towards Budapest. getting to the left, so we're going to stay on that. Perfect. And yeah, like I said, delivering Christmas presents again. Although, in the darkness, the trail does blow up quite nicely, so in fact, I'll wait for us to get into a bit of road without any street lights. There we go, just like the one coming up now. And, yeah, see what this trail looks like without the lights. So yeah, it's very Christmassy. It's like the, you know the Coca-Cola advert where Santa comes up in the Coca-Cola truck? Almost like that with the lights going on the back of it. Back to street lights. Yeah, I do like that truck without the lighting on the back. It looks really nice. And we're now entering Hungary. I'm just trying to remember from the past, back on the original Euro Truck Simulator 1, back when you actually had to buy a license to travel into each country, which was always quite fun. The most I ever got was free. So you can start off in one country, any country. So usually I just start in the UK because I'm an English person myself, a Londoner. So yeah, start in the UK. Could always get to France quite easily, 3 or 4 journeys. France was quite cheap from the UK. But then the most I ever got was one into Germany. And then my profile always get restarted for whatever reason. Don't know why to restart a profile each time, but hey. But yeah, it was an interesting game. I'd like to play it again at some point. I mean, I did buy the CD version of the game. We still have the CD on the shelf somewhere. I would like to give that one a spin at some point. See how different it is from Euro Truck Simulator 2, with its made-up companies, which some of them do carry across. Although all the trucks as well are also made up because they can get the licensing to have like Volvo, DAF, Scania, Mercedes-Benz, all that. None of that existed because they couldn't afford the licensing, being the original game. But based on how popular it was, plenty of money came in. In came Euro Truck Simulator 2, and they did keep some of the fake truck names. And then they eventually bought all the licensing. The most recent, I think, was Scania, being the latest one they bought, giving them a full set of licensed trucks. But now, as a developer, SCS are generally pretty good when it comes to like bug fixing, listening to community. They are pretty good at that. I mean, likewise, when it comes to Truckers MPs on the multiplayer side of things, they could have quite easily shut it down because multiplayer is not a part of the base game. So legally, they could probably have some rights on it, but as it was fair use, as there's like not making any money out of it, yeah, keep it. Might as well. Community love it, and not exactly breaking any of the achievements or anything. And with DLC, it's not exactly letting people access parts of the map that you can't do without the DLC. So yeah, it's a really good way of doing things. Well, I haven't had a speeding offence on the motorway in a long time. Nope, sticking cruise control, not differentials again, because there's V and C in it right next to each other. And these keyboards. Yeah, actually going to go towards the middle of the road, just so I don't have to drive on the thing at all times. And again, we're part of the road where the lights are now completely out. Take 2 on the really nice lighting effects of the trailer. Yeah, more of a warm glow than actually emit anything, but it's a really nice warm glow. It does make the truck look really good. Don't need fuel just yet. Passing the service station now. Yeah, fuel's not the #1 thing in my mind right now, so I'll just pass this one no problem, although probably next week I will need to refuel and passing one of these. What's those lights there? That's roadworks, temporary barriers. Freaking dark, actually, you can see that for miles away. Right, so cut across now to the right. We are still 4 hours away from Bratislava. Nope, sorry, Drebden. That place. So yeah, a little bit of a journey left to go. But overall it's not too bad. Passing through Hungary. Decent profit on this journey as well. Because these present ones generally do carry a bit of money behind them, which is very nice. So yeah, we'll carry on as normal around the turn. To Budapest. Stay to the right. There you go. From my house, 2 speeding offence on the motorway. Again, not had one of those in a little while, so yeah, might as well rack as many of these up as I can. With my disregards to speeding. Wow, I can't race drive in the real world. Whoa, tree on the roads. Tree on the roads. Did not expect that. I hope it didn't have a hitbox. If it did and I drove into that, I would claim compensation from the developers if I could. Debrecen, as that's pronounced. Debrecen. As that road sign just says, actually needs to be on the inside lane. There we go. I'm not sure if we're going uphill or downhill. It looks like we're going uphill, but our speed's not being affected by it at all. There we go. Is this level ground or are we now going downhill? I don't know. This is what spatial disorientation is like properly. Right, I think we're now on level ground for sure. Yeah, this is level ground. Looks almost uphill to me. And yeah, I might reconsider the fuel thing as well. Next petrol station I probably will need to stop at. No, not paying attention there. Is that barrier really that bad? I mean, 4% damage, I'll take it. I'll take that. It's not too badly damaged. I can barely notice it, the red on the truck, but I've missed a junction as well. And running out of fuel. Right, okay, yes, I did miss that junction, so it's going to take me around the long way. That is fine. I'm just more concerned about that barrier being right there, covered in snow, so I actually couldn't see it. Which led me to ram straight into it. There's meant to be a road here. There it is. It's not very visible, isn't it? So I've got to cross all the lanes just to get to it, but yep, there we go. Going to go through Budapest. So we'll get Discovery. Oh, it's telling me to do a U-turn in Budapest. Oh, okay. I'll do that then. If there's a petrol station in town as well, I think I might stop at it. We'll see. Yeah, Budapest discovered. There's a service station, but no fuel, from what I can tell. And yes, just turn around the opposite way of what it told me to do, but hey, at least I'm following the same roads. There we go, drive the recruitment agency I'll never be able to use. Guess it's nice to save up on them though. Red lights will slow down, but things will turn green, which they won't do. Nah, can we just knock down those buildings in front of us and just build a straight road to that junction? Come on, Budapest. Those buildings I'm sure don't mean too much to anyone. Watch one of my viewers actually live in those apartments in the real world. Let's go across again. Another set of red lights, of course. So we'll do my trick of driving on the wrong side of the roads. Hug the left side as well. There you go. Avoid paying a fine for driving on both the wrong side of the road and on the red lights. Do the same for here. Hug the left side. Okay, just turn green. Guess that'll do. And in we go. Now leaving Budapest. Quite a long episode this one, but hey. And of course, not speeding fence on this road. Right lane, and again take this junction out, and then we're back on the road we should have taken before I clips the clips the barrier and completely messed up my entire truck. Back in we go. Another 2.5 hours to arrival. It's a pretty long journey, this one, I have to say. Like I said, probably one of my longer episodes. And with the truck's very slight damage, nothing too major, and the trailer itself having 0% damage. Profit-wise, I'm hoping it's quite good, or was it only like 12,000? I have to check. Nope, not that one. That one. 24,000, okay. That's decent then. And you also have like 80 euros per mile, which is also quite nicely done. Ugh, bit pick up there, quite nicely done. There's a sleeping area coming up, parking, but no petrol station. I mean, unfortunately, this is a bit more use to me. Is there a petrol station? No, it's just parking. It's just a generic Eastern European siding where Thai drivers can sleep overnight without crashing or anything. Yeah, there's a few of these in Poland, in the real world. I'm not sure if it's in Truckers MP. Not Truckers MP, sorry, Euro Trucks. It should be. Yeah, you get those in Eastern Europe where there's little sidings that you can just keep your car in, have a rest, have a nap. Sometimes toilets and portaloos on the side, which you can just use. Yes, no autobahn, no autostrada. I'm not sure what motorway is in Hungarian. English is motorway, German's autobahn, Poland's autostrada, and that's all I really know. I genuinely don't know what's uphill or downhill anymore because this road is ever so slightly changing throughout. It does look so similar. Another one of those little road sidings. This one has a petrol station note, which is grateful. So we'll be stopping at this one. Yeah, just in time to refuel my truck. I think I go for 426 euros of fuel. 42. Basically trying to get it to 110,000 without overgoing across that. Engine off and press enter. Right, so it's 300 and I guess 300 first. Right, now it's 26. 326. Whatever. That will do. 400 litres, that's fine. Clear, so it's nice for us to pull in now. Let's carry on our journey. There we go. I can't do the CV key. Can touch type, no problem, but I'm an idiot when it comes to keyboards. I always press the V key in this game. But hey, maybe I should just rebind the key so V is cruise control. Right, I didn't sound this lane, so I'll indicate to the left now. Still got an hour left of the journey. Very long drive this. Let's hope the money's worth it by the end of it. That's how much my bauble is shaking there. Now it will turn. I love these little physics toys. They're always fun to look at, aren't they? When you're swerving on the roads or crashing, causing massive accidents, and watching them bounce around. And I flipped over. Actually, was it this week or last week I flipped over? I actually don't remember. I've been driving for so long, and it's been a week between episodes. I think it was last week. Yeah, pretty sure it was last week. Yes, it was. Because it had that YouTube guide at the end. So when it flipped over, I didn't actually see the physics. I might rewatch that video and just watch what happened to the physics toy. And yeah, technically I should not be driving this lane. I can see the white slashed lines, but I'm still going to do it. Within half an hour to the journey's end. It's only 20 to 2 in the Euro Trucks world. In the real world, it is currently 13 to 3. No, it's not too late. Let's indicate to the right now. Start slowing down for this very twisty bit of roads. And let's enter the town. Destination pops up for a fraction of a second there. Yeah, so it's not going into the heart of Debrecen, sorry. I'm going to take towards the outskirts of it. As long as we can discover the town, that's fine. Oh well, as long as we can make those green lights, that's fine. Indicate to the right. Debrecen discovered. Third most eastern town in this DLC. So yes, I should do go into the heart of this place to drop off our load. And that road there, those two roads we could have been driving on, but hey, don't blame the developers for not including every road in the world. It's a 1/25 scale of Europe, like I said, so still a pretty nice large map they've got. I would like to see the entire map from space. I'm just using the M key, which would be quite nice. Anyways, into the depot. And let's go and drop off our trailer. So play it safe like always. Stick it in the left there. Play it safe. Confirm. And let's go. And there we go. Delivered. Got the careerist, first out of careerist, 1 out of 5 for that achievement. Not sure what it means. Level 16, looking good. 24,000 in the bank. So we're within again 100,000. And overall decent journey. A little bit damaged, but what can I say? 500 miles remaining of fuel. So, yeah, I think that's all for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Leave a like if you did. Do subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.